What did you learn about yourself being in your organization? Or what are you learning? Because you all are still active. Good job to you all.
Learning that I'm stronger than what I think I am, and that I didn't know my potential until I was able to get out of my comfort zone. Growing with growth comes growth pains, and you have to be able to allow yourself to grow, and grow is stretching, and stretching hurts sometimes. So you have to be able to extend yourself in order to grow beyond what you thought you could do. And with this organization, being on chairs and committees and just being a sister, it pushes you to explore the other tenets of yourself. So I would say that that is a huge thing that I've gained from being in these organizations.
Awesome.
I've learned to I've learned to just meet people where they are. Everybody is not you. They're not going to be the same. I think I had this expectation. Like if I'm doing something, I expect everybody else to be. If I'm cleaning up on Saturday, then I want my one son cleaning the bathroom, the other one to always want. But that's not how it works. People work on their own time. Some people are early risers. Some people are late night. So I've learned that over the years, and it all works out at the end of the day. You just have to trust the process, and everything works the way it's supposed to work. So.
Nobody told you to be in my business telling me trust process. It's going to work out how we need to work out. Who's next?
And that's the hard part too.
I receive it.
I learned that I had a reservoir of strength that I haven't tapped into. Now, unlike some of my esteemed panelists, I pledged 34 years ago when pledging was above ground. I did not know I had strength until I tapped into this reservoir of strength that really said, Mike, you could do this. And that has really been groundbreaking and an epiphany for me in many ways. Because I know when I face adversity now, that I could tap into this reservoir of strength, and I could pull something out that I didn't think that I could do. I may have said that hill was too high to climb, or that mountain was too high to climb, but then I pulled this strength out and I leaped over it. So I think the challenges right now, I take a look at them very differently, because I know that there are things that I can do, I could push myself to do when my mind is willing. So that's what I've learned through the pledge process.
Nice. And when I said that preach that will, and I'm gonna let him be great too, because even if you're not in a sorority or fraternity, when you really think about your life too, the things that you've learned as well, you find out that you're a little stronger than you thought you were too. Victoria shared a testimony of 2 years ago being diagnosed with something and how she's still pushing forward. It caused you to be quiet about what your little thing is that you're going through, because if she was able to push through that, I could push through this too. I just gotta trust the process. Who's next?
So I learned throughout my years that it's okay to lean on the shield. Leaning on the shield, for those that may not know, is just like trusting those around you. Just like Tiffany said, like there's certain times you gotta meet people where they are, but sometimes you gotta trust that sometimes is a different way to get a result. So leaning on the shield, making sure that you allow people to be who they are and contribute whatever they can to the bigger picture. That's what they can contribute to. So, leaning on the shield.
My shield is Jesus. Y'all encouraging me with these folks. Cause I'll be ready to fall sometimes, but I can't fall. Come on, David, bring it home.
For me, it was being vulnerable. When you go to HBCU, in most colleges, and most people in the Black community, everybody want to be the coolest. Everybody want to have everything together. So what I try to do in our chapter is just let people, like they said, be who they are and be vulnerable. I don't have to be the guy that's it all the time. Let somebody else be that. And let people make mistakes. And don't condemn people for mistakes. Just being vulnerable. Because when you set that atmosphere it changes. Everybody's not trying to up one another now. Everybody's not trying to point somebody out. It creates a real brotherhood. And man, I'll lie to you now, y'all. When from the time I crossed 04 until when I graduated, 06 till I graduated in 08. Started off with 3 of us, and then we had like 20 guys up there. That was like some of the best moments of my life. I really love them dudes. We had so much fun. After we crossed, and we had another 4 people crossed, and we had another 11. Then we had people transfer, and I just wanted to set that atmosphere to say, yo, guys, we got to be vulnerable and let everybody do who they are, like they said. Be vulnerable. That's all.
So 2 people talked on strength and how not knowing the strength that you have. Then we wanted to know about trusting that process. Then you got to lean on the shield, and then you got to be vulnerable, because guess what? We're human.
Yes.
Only him.
It's moments that you do cry. It's moments that it does hurt. It's moments that it does sting. But guess what? We grow from these experiences. So good. All right.